actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than a trip around the globe, we the set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Devin White, that time on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Play action now. It's Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raider 1st down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Hey, 73, 73. Try to let me get him.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Gino. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. In the middle, he's got Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A second down throw for Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
7-yard gain. And the Raider first down.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's left side to Tucker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Gino. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Check 58.
Here's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
Great.
Hurts will try it again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
John Dodson was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd up, Yanni. No touch.
Saquon. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Not Jalen Hurts on second down. That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return, it is Zamir White. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Smith now to throw on first down. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Smith to throw on first and 10. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
There we go,
Man in motion here is Tucker. Second down, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. A first down throw for Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his left. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it. Into space. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 20.
From the shotgun, Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. On play action, Hurts. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Smith. They go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
53. Hold.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll get this off to Genty.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Vegas. They go play action with Smith. They find Genty at the backfield. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Gino to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Gino. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, here's Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. The Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And it'll be marched down up around the 18-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There we go.
In motion, that's Thornton. On first down, here's Gino to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Smith's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. They'll look to set up a screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Right, the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Smith under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jahad Campbell getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Drop this. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Malcolm Hoots getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. On second down, Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up into this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on down. Working out of the gun, Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips that time, in there for the sack.
It's second down.
On second down, Smith. He has Rocket over the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Smith to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Jahan Campbell.
Slow ball, slow ball.
A second down throw for Smith. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts will try it again. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Philadelphia.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Philadelphia.
Trimmer.
Hurts again. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
At the 7-yard line.
180.
Hurts working in the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagle. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this point.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on second down. Smith moving to his right. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hey, trio left.
Keno gonna throw for it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Hurts to the air on first down. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
63.
Again, Hurts. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Eagles 22.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. It is complete. He finds Lockett.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but Biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
There we go, Sonora. There we go, Sonora.
They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
36, Eagles 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return, it is Zamir White. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Smith now to throw on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 35.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will